Have you ever asked yourself, does free will actually exist? Like, am I choosing what I'm actually doing, or is it causally determined by something else? I know I've asked that question, I've heard that question from many other people, and here's the conclusion that I've come up with. Usually, the classical definition of knowledge that's been given is justified true belief. But I believe that determinism, which is the opposite of libertarian free will, undermines all these things. Firstly, from justification, justification requires rational inquiry, but if all the reasons that you give for your rational inquiry are already determined, there's really no inquiry happening there. It's just a line of causally determined things down the line. So, for example, if this is you, and you want to justify that there's like milk in your fridge or something like that, the justification that you give is automatically determined from the beginning of the universe, apparently. So, not the best demonstration there, but beginning of the universe, and then the justification that you're giving for the milk in your fridge is already determined from here. So you're not actually rationally determining anything, you're just reacting. So I believe that that's one way that you can't have knowledge if determinism is really true. Knowledge requires belief, the belief that's being held to be true. I believe that determinism undermines this also. So, if I make another demonstration here, you have the true and the false here, okay? You're here, and here's the true and here's the false, okay? But if you're already determined from the beginning of the universe, I'm sorry, it's a bad demonstration, or drawing, I guess, but if it's already determined from here, it doesn't matter which one you choose, because you're not actually choosing if you're already determined. So the same reasons that you would give for your belief being true and your belief being false don't matter, because ultimately you're not the one choosing it. There's no rationality going on. It's just the beginning of the universe. That's already determined what you're going to say. And lastly, I believe that belief requires a believer who disbelieves also, showing that the believer has the ability to affirm or reject certain propositions. So I believe if determinism was true, that knowledge would actually be impossible.